On the mound today for Jefferson College, Kyle Boschert gets the start, 5-2 record, a 3.89 ERA. He's pitched 27 innings, allowing 18 hits, 17 runs, 15 earned for his ERA of 3.89. He does have a save as well. He's thrown 3 complete games. 22 strikeouts to 7 walks in his 27 innings pitched this year, and opposing hitters are hitting only 180 against him. And Boschert gets the call against this Forest Park lineup. Andrew Elmendorf leads off. He's the second baseman, followed by Luke Barr, the catcher. Casey Jones at third base hits third. The cleanup hitter is Michael Hopkins in left field. He is followed by Matt Schwartz, the designated hitter. Brian Stumpf is at first base hitting sixth, followed by the shortstop Josh Outman, right fielder Jared Seeger, and center fielder Tim Beck rounds it out for Forest Park this afternoon. The defense for Jefferson College, Brandon Wings in left field, Nick Becker in center, Kendall Finley in right. At third base is Cody Fick. Pete Tonnis is at short. Brian Randazzo at second base. Jay Colster at first. Behind the plate is Greg Robinson. And again, Boschert getting the start today for Jeffco. Vikings are coming off a split against Maple Woods on Sunday. That was their last outing. They were rained out against St. Charles on Tuesday afternoon. That is rescheduled for the 16th of April. That's a Monday, where they'll play the doubleheader in St. Charles. It'll be a busy weekend for Jeffco. This begins an 8-game homestand all in a row, back to back to back. Three Rivers comes here tomorrow. Iowa Western is here for a weekend series. Doubleheaders on Saturday and Sunday with them. Elmendorf gets set at the plate for Forest Park, the Highlanders. Gets from the right side, wears number 1 on the back of the uniform, and he gets set for the first pitch of the ball game as Boschert looks in for the sign from Robinson. And here it comes. A high fastball, missing, ball 1. Infield pretty much straight away for Elmendorf, as well as the outfield. Here's pitch number 2, and a chopper back to the mound, gloved by Boschert, and he will throw him out. 1 gone in the top of the first inning. A 1-3 put out by Elmendorf. That'll bring up the catcher, Luke Barr. Barr wears number 12. Another right-hander. He digs in. And the pitch to him is up and in, ball 1. Boschert working quickly. Up and in again, 2-0. Boschert's fallen behind. Let's see what he does here. Oh, and that one plunks him up and in, and he will take first base, and on a chilly day, that's not going to feel too good. So it hits batter, puts Barr on at first base, and to the plate will step the third baseman, Casey Jones. Jones wears number 29. He stands in. Boschert will get back on the mound. A runner at first base with 1 out in the top of the first. And Boschert steps off. Another move to first base. A runner's back in time. In the league, Forest Park lost the game to Jeffco 4-2. The second game was rained out. They split with Merrimack, winning 7-5 and losing 7-3. Another pickoff move, runner back in time. Split with Three Rivers, winning 7-5 and losing 8-5, and they also split with St. Charles, losing 5-3, winning 7-3. So they're actually 3-4 right now in conference play, and there's a pop-up. That'll get out of play. 0-1 to Jones. Jefferson College in the conference so far. The win against Forest Park put them at 1-0. They split with Full Valley, winning 13-0, losing 6-0. Swept Mineral Area 15-3 and 13-12. Split with Merrimack 7-1, winning 4-3, losing. Barr, the Forest Park catcher, gets his lead from first. Colster holds him. No one count on Jones. Breaking ball in there for a strike call, 0-2. Infield at double play depth if they get the ground ball from Jones. Barr again off to his lead. And time is called by the batter Jones. He steps out of the box. Boschert took a little too much time for his liking. Boschert set. Pitch to the plate. On the outside half, just missed, a little bit up and away. 1-2. That's a good 0-2 pitch. Another move to first, runner back in plenty of time. Barr sliding in. Right-hander kicks and fires. Fastball blew it past him. Struck him out number 2 of the inning. First strikeout for Boschert. Hopkins comes up to the plate for Forest Park. Michael Hopkins, the left fielder. Moved to first base again. Barr is back. Hopkins is a redshirt freshman. Robinson sets up on the outside half of the plate, and the pitch is swung and hit the other way into right. Coming in to make the grab on the line drive is Kendall Finley. That ends the inning. A runner left stranded for Forest Park. We go to the bottom half of the first inning, no score, and the Vikings coming up in 1 minute on KJFF. No score as we move into the bottom of the first inning on 1400 KJFF. Forest Park unable to score in their half of the first, and here is the Jeffco lineup for today. Kendall Finley, the right fielder, leads off, followed by left fielder Brandon Wings, hitting third, and Cody Whitehead, the designated hitter. Pete Tanis is at short, hitting in the cleanup spot, followed by Nick Becker in center field, Brian Randazzo at second base, Cody Fick at third, Jay Colster at first, and rounding it out is Greg Robinson, the Vikings catcher. The defense for Forest Park, it's Michael Hopkins in left field, Tim Beck in center, Jared Seeger is in right field, Casey Jones at third, Zach Outman at short, Andrew Elmendorf at second base, Brian Strumpf is at first, behind the plate Luke Barr, and Scott Termail, the right-hander, getting the start for Forest Park. Scott Termail, right-handed sophomore, getting the call in game 1 of this doubleheader against the Vikings as Kendall Finley gets set at the plate. Finley hitting .368, 2 home runs and 11 driven in for the season. Three doubles and a triple to go along with his 2 home runs. And the first pitch is up and outside, 1-0. He's certainly a threat to bunt his way on. He's got pretty good speed. He has stolen 9 bases this year in 11 tries. That's on the outside corner, and a 1-1 count on Finley. Inside corner. That one's in there for a strike. Outside, then inside from this right-hander, Termail. Kendall Finley out of Mansfield, Missouri. Termail's pitch, breaking ball, and a piece by Finley. Just got a piece of it on the swing. 1-2 count still on the Vikings' leadoff man. Finley set deep in the box from the left side. Termale with the pitch. Another breaking ball, and Finley checked his swing, took it low. 2-2 count. Sam Carroll coaching over at third, and Anthony Underwood over at first base for the Vikings. Finley back into the box. And the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Count rides at 2-2. Finley trying to set the table. He's ready to go. And the pitch from Termale. Ground ball hit sharply to second. Picked up there by Elmendorf, on to first in time for the out. One away in the bottom of the first inning. And to the plate is Brandon Wings. .295 the average with a home run and 15 RBIs. 13 hits and 44 at-bats. He has a pair of doubles to go along with his home run. He looks to bunt. Down the third base side, picked up by Termale, on to first in time for the out. Wings trying to butt his way on for a hit and grounds out. 1-3. 2 outs in the inning, nobody on for Cody Whitehead. Cody's leading the team in most offensive categories. .471 the average. 40 for 85 at the plate. And he takes it low. Leads the team with 32 runs scored. He also has 6 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs, a team leading 27 RBIs, and a team leading 56 total bases. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch, 1-1 to Cody. He's played in all 26 games for Jeffco. And a hot shot foul down the third baseline. Puts him down on the count, 1-2. 2 outs, nobody on for the Vikings in the bottom of the first. No score. Scott Termale trying to set the order down, 1-2-3. Swing and a miss, got him, and he does just that. Vikings go in order in the first inning. We move on to the second, no score. We return in 1 minute on 1400 KJFF. Forest Park and Jefferson College are scoreless as we move to the second inning of play. Matt Schwartz, the DH, due up first for the Highlanders, followed by Brian Stumpf and Zach Outman. If anyone gets on, Jared Seeger. Boschert back to work for the Vikings. Robinson makes the toss down to second base, and we'll get inning number 2 underway. Schwartz, the DH, wears number 25, and he will hit from the right side. Boschert gets on the hill. We'll look in for the sign as Schwartz gets into the box. And there's a base hit into center field. Line drive off the bat of Schwartz. He leads it off with a single here in the second. Leadoff man on for Forest Park, and the batter will be Brian Stumpf, the first baseman. Left-hander will dig in. Lead at first base for Schwartz. Swing and a miss on the pitch. Stumpf down 0-1. He's a sophomore, wearing number 3. Looks down to third, gets the sign. And there's a ground ball, line drive actually, into right field for a base hit. And a holding at second base is Schwartz, so it'll be first and second for Forest Park on back-to-back singles. That one just found the spot in between Randazzo and Colster, right in the hole. Here's the shortstop, Zach Outman. Boschert in some trouble here in the second inning, giving up a pair of singles. Boschert looks in for the sign from Robinson. Has the one he wants, checks on the lead runner. And a pitch is up high in the zone. Outman was showing bunt. Pulled the bat out of the way and took the pitch high for ball one. Fick on the edge of the infield grass at third. Colster playing in front of the runner at first base. And the pitch inside and hit him. And then Outman will trot down to first base, and they will be loaded with nobody out for Jared Seager. Boschert tried to come inside, but came a bit too far inside. And the bases are loaded with nobody out for Forest Park here in the second inning. And here is the right fielder, Jared Seager. Pitch outside, ball one. Boschert looks in. He's got to come up with something pretty good here. Jeffco would allow the run to score if they can get a double play. Curveball popped in the air to right field, carrying and caught. Here comes the throw into third. It'll be cut off, and the sacrifice fly good for Seager. Wings made the throw into short, but tagging from third and coming in is Schwartz for the first run of the ball game. The other runners stay put at first and second. To the plate, Tim Beck, the center fielder. In for the sign is Boschert, and then he'll step off the runner, and they're going to peel over to third. See if the runner left too soon, and the umpires say no. So it is 1-0 Forest Park here in the second. Boschert kicks and fires. Breaking ball in the outside half in there. 0-1 on Tim Beck. Boschert will step off the rubber. Gets back on, looks in for the sign here on this chilly day at Jefferson College. Vikings trail 1-0 to Forest Park. 2 on and 1 out. And the pitch is a little bit high in the zone, showing bunt was back. Took the pitch up. 1-1 count. Stump is the runner at second base. It's Outman at first. Schwartz scored the run earlier. Beck showing bunt again. It's back to the mound. The sacrifice will be good as Boschert throws on to Colster for the out. Stump goes to third and Outman to second, so the sacrifice is good. They'll take their chances with the leadoff man with 2 outs. Andrew Elmendorf. Grounded out, back to the mound his first time. Now he has a chance to increase the lead for Forest Park here in the second. And a curveball strike. 0-1 to Elmendorf. Andrew is a sophomore. Boschert kicks and fires. Another off-speed pitch. This one a little bit up and in. 1-1. And time is called by Elmendorf. Boschert kicks and fires. And a half swing and a ground ball to second base. Randazzo charges, throws onto first in time for the out to end the inning. Not a bad job by Boschert to get out of it. Bases loaded, nobody out. Forest Park manages only one run on a sac fly. We go to the bottom half of the second inning. Forest Park leading 1-0 over Jeffco. Back in 1 minute on KJFF. 1-0 Forest Park on top of Jefferson College. We move to the bottom half of inning number 2. It'll be Peter Tanis, Nick Becker, and Brian Randazzo if anyone gets on. Cody Fick. Termale back to work here in the second inning now with a 1-0 lead to work with. Tanis at the dish. And the pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. .299 the average for Pete. 4 home runs, which leads the team, and 18 RBIs. Termale with the pitch, and that one's right down the middle. 0-2. It's got him down in an 0-2 hole. Breaking ball, hit over to short. Good pickup there by Outman as he throws across in time for the out. First 4 have been retired by Termale. And here is Nick Becker. He's hitting .400, 12 of 30. 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. He also has 3 doubles. He actually has the highest slugging percentage of anybody on the team at .700 even. First pitch strike. Here's the next one. Popped up out of play, and that'll put him down 0-2. Mail has done a very good job of getting ahead. Pitch on the way. Outside. 1-2. And ground ball to short again. Outman up with it. On to first for the out. First 2 have been retired in the bottom of the second inning. Termale has now retired the first 5 that he has faced. 4 ground outs and 1 K. And he will now face Brian Randazzo, Vikings second baseman. Lays down the bunt, third base side. That's nicely placed. Throw to first, not in time. An infield base hit for Randazzo. That'll raise his average of .338. So a bunt single by Randazzo, and in will step Cody Fick as Jeffco gets their first base runner of the ball game. See if they can put together a 2-out rally. Fick is hitting .305, 3 home runs and 20 driven in. His 20 RBIs are second on the team. He's got 5 doubles and a triple. Move to first. Randazzo is back. Randazzo leads the team in steals with 15. He's been caught twice. Not bad, 15 out of 17. Stumpf holds him on. He's got a good lead. And almost got him, and he's just back in time. He had a late jump back to first. Randazzo just back in time. But he's off to a good lead again. And the pitch. High in the zone, 1-0. Termale with the next pitch. Inside corner, strike call. Good one. 1-1 to Fick. And Randazzo off to a good lead again. Another pickoff move, and Randazzo back. Tremail is set. Another move to first, and Randazzo back in time. Ready at the plate is Fick. Runner goes. Pitch is taken, throw down to second, and underneath the tag, safely in there in the slide is Randazzo. He gets the steal, his 16th of the season. So he is on second now, and a 2-1 count. The pitch was high to Fick to make the count 2 balls and a strike. So now Randazzo, the tying run, is in scoring position. And Fick could tie it up with one swing. Good pitch inside corner, strike call, 2-2. Tremail is set, checks on Randazzo at second. And the pitch, strike 3 call on the inside corner. And Fick goes down looking, and that will do it for the bottom of the second. Jeffco gets a 2-out single. They leave him stranded. We move on to the third inning of play. 1-0 Forest Park leading Jefferson College. We're back in 60 seconds on KJFF. Jefferson College down to Forest Park, 1-0. We move into the top half of the third here on KJF. It'll be Luke Barr, Casey Jones, and Michael Hopkins. If anyone gets on, Matt Schwartz. Barr was hit by a pitch his first time, left stranded. And he will be the man that will try to get it going for Forest Park here in the third. Jeffco will play another game later on today. This is game 1 of the doubleheader on KJF. We'll have high school baseball coming up a little bit later. The strike catches the outside corner. Good tailing action on that pitch from Boschert. Here's the 0-1. Too far out and in the dirt. 1-1 count. Hillsboro and Herculaneum will battle in the high school ranks coming up around 4 o'clock. At the conclusion of this one, it'll be from Runzie Field in Herculaneum. 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Inside half, that one's in there for a strike. 2-2 on Barr. And a half swing on a pitch down and away. And they're going to appeal, and he did not go around. It's a full count, 3-2. Boschert into the windup. And that one's turned on and down the left field line, foul. Count stays at 3 balls, 2 strikes to the catcher for Forest Park, Luke Barr. That one missed down and away, and a leadoff walk is given to Barr. He's on base for the second time. Something Boschert has not done very much of this year is walking people. Only 7 walks in 27 innings. Here's Casey Jones. Struck out his first time. Off-speed pitch misses up and in. 1-0. Colster holds the runner Barr on at first base. Pick-off move, runner back in time. Boschert with the pitch. In the dirt on the outside half. Good block by Robinson. 2-0 count. Boschert set. The 2-0 pitch. On the outside half of the plate. Strike call, 2-1. That one was right there. Jones back in. And that one's right down the heart of the plate again at the knees. 2-2. Boschert is set once more. Another pickoff move. They almost got him leading. Back in time, however, is Barr. He led off the inning with a walk. 2-2 count on Casey Jones. Another move to first. One to nothing Forest Park here in the third. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Down on strikes is Jones for out number one of the inning. Second strikeout for Boschert. Jones has been the recipient of both of those strikeouts. Here's Hopkins. He flied to right his first time. Pickoff move to first again, just trying to keep Barr close. And a pitch a little bit low. 1-0 to Michael Hopkins. Boschert fires it in there, outside, missing, 2-0. Swirling cold wind today for baseball. Temperatures are going to be in the 40s for the next couple of days. Curveball's in there at the belt for a strike call. 2 balls, 1 strike to Hopkins, who was taking all the way. Coach Tippett down at third base gives him the signs. Another pickoff move. Vikings are going to be very busy this weekend. Forest Park in a doubleheader tomorrow. Iowa Western, doubleheaders on Saturday and Sunday. Curveball in there for a strike at the knees. 2-2 count. Jeffco will have, after Sunday, they will not play again until Thursday. They'll face Flow Valley. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball over to third. Fick knocks it down. Gets to it quickly. He'll have no play. Knocked it down about 6 feet in front of him is where the ball went. So that miscue will put runners on first and second with 1 out for Forest Park as Fick commits the error. Could have perhaps been an inning-ending double play, but instead it's 2 on and 1 out. Here is Matt Schwartz, the DH. He singled and scored his first time up. Curveball. He went around. Could not check the swing. Quickly, 0-1. Boschert, long look for the sign, and he steps off. Barr is the runner at second base with Hopkins at first. 1 out. Forest Park leading 1-0, trying to add to it. Breaking ball up in the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Schwartz. Boschert will throw down to second. Runner back in plenty of time as Randazzo comes over to cover. One ball, 1 strike. The count on the batter, Schwartz. Jeffco needs a big defensive play here. Pitch is a little bit low, 2-1. Or a strikeout, whichever. Forest Park threatening here in the 3rd inning, trying to add to the 1-0 lead. And there's a pitch up in the zone, hit into left field for a single. Rounding 3rd and coming in is Barr. It's 2-0 Forest Park. RBI single by Matt Schwartz. Hopkins moves up just 1 base to second. And Schwartz now on at first base. He's now 2 for 2 on the day. So it's still 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Now a 2-0 Forest Park lead. And at the plate is Brian Stumpf. He singled his first time. He takes that pitch low. Boshert's getting the pitch count up pretty high already. He hasn't walked anyone, but he's gone deep in the count on a number of hitters. Inside with that pitch, 2-0. Two to nothing Highlanders here in the 3rd. And a move to second base, trying to keep Hopkins close. Thomas was cheating over. Fastball up and away, 3-0. Sure, it's kind of tough as a pitcher to try to get out there on a day like this when you've had 80 degrees or so in your last start. Inside corner, strike call on that delivery, 3-1. Boschert ready on the mound, looking in. It fires it home. Curveball, strike, 3-2. It's full. Ryan Stumpf trying to extend the lead even further. Right now it's 2-0, Forest Park. Strike 3 call. Got him with another bender. That one came across the inside half of the plate, and Stumpf goes down looking. 3rd strikeout for Boschert. 2nd out of the inning. That one's big. And here is Zach Outman. He was hit by a pitch his first time. There's a strike on the outside corner to Outman. Boschert comes set. And another turn to second base to keep the runner close. Outman ready at the dish, and the pitch. Chopped towards third. It's going to be a tough play. Fick charges, tries to barehand it. He would not have had any kind of a play anyway if he came out with that one cleanly. That'll be an infield hit for Outman. And the bases are going to be loaded for Forest Park. Hopkins now at third. Schwartz at second. Outman at first. Jared Seeger at the plate for Forest Park with 2 gone and the bases loaded. Swing and a miss on a pitch down and in. Nothing in one on Seeger. Boschert fires it in. That one is hit into center field. Coming in, catch is made by Becker. Well struck off the bat of Seeger, but Becker didn't have to move much. He hauls it in for the out. It's 2-0. Forest Park on top of Jefferson College. We're back in 60 seconds on 1400 KJFF. Forest Park leads this one 2-0 over Jefferson College. We move to the home half of the third. Leading it off will be Jay Colster, the first baseman for the Vikings, followed by Greg Robinson and Kendall Finley. If anyone gets on, Brandon Wings. Colster will try to start something for Jeffco, hitting .317, 2 home runs and 18 RBIs. And he gets underneath that one, pops it up. To the shortstop, Outman stepped back, now coming in. Wind really playing havoc with that ball. Caught by Outman for the out. One away in the bottom of the third. Here's Robinson. Hitting .324, no home runs and 13 RBIs. Leads the team with 7 doubles. Scott Termale with the pitch. Up in the zone, ball 1. Termale has struck out 2. He has not walked anyone, and he's allowed only 1 hit. That's low, 2-0. Top of the order comes up after Robinson, Kendall Finley, and Brandon Wings, if anyone gets on. 3-0, pitch missed down and away. Strike on the inside corner. 3-1. Robinson will look for something to drive on this 3-1 delivery. And a ground ball fouled towards third. Full count now on Robinson. Good job by Termale to come back after falling behind 3-0. Time called. Here is the payoff pitch. Inside corner, strike 3 call. Robinson goes down looking. Third strikeout for Termale. He's retired the first 2 that he has faced here in the third inning. Back to the top of the order, Kendall Finley. Finley grounded out his first time. And he looked to lay down a bunt and took it outside and high. One to 0 on Finley. Inside, that one missed. 2-0. Termale with the pitch. That's upstairs. 3-0. Well, he fell behind Robinson 3-0, came back to get him on a strikeout. Let's see what he is able to do against Findlay. Pitch on the way. Outside corner, called strike 3-1. Strike 2, that one at the knees on the inside corner. And again, Tramiel fighting back. It's now a full count on Findlay. 2 outs, nobody on for Jefferson. In the bottom half of the third, they trailed 2-0. Findlay trying to get himself on. Slaps at that one, it's foul off the left side. These were pretty big games in the conference race. Jeffco trying to keep their heads above 500, coming in at 5-2 in the conference. A sweep today would be nice, and also big games tomorrow with Three Rivers. And a ground ball left side, through for a base hit past the diving Brian Stumpf. 2-out single to left field, or to right field actually, from Kendall Findlay. Keeps the inning going for Jeffco. And in will step Brandon Wings. Second hit of the day for the Vikings. 4 hits for Forest Park. Wings grounded out back to the pitcher, trying to bunt his way on. Ground ball to short. Outman up with that one. Looked at second, instead goes to first and gets Wings. That ends the inning. We've played 3 at Vikings Field in Hillsboro. Jefferson College down 2-0 to Forest Park. Back in a minute on KJF. Top of the 4th inning on 1400 KJFF. Tim Beck starts it off for Forest Park, followed by Andrew Elmendorf and Luke Barr, if anyone gets on, Casey Jones. Jefferson College down 2-0 to the Highlanders of Forest Park. Beck had a sacrifice his first time. And he chops that one back to the mound, knocked down, gloved by Boschert, on to first for the out. 1 away in the top of the 4th. Andrew Elmendorf will be the batter. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. Up and in with that pitch, 1-0. Boschert has struck out 3. He's walked 1. He's hit a couple of batters. He has surrendered 4 singles and 2 runs, 1 unearned. There's a strike to Elmendorf. Ball and a strike to the leadoff man. Ground ball hit over to third, gloved by Fick. Across the diamond in time for the out. 2 gone in the inning. Boschert trying to set the order down in order for the first time. Luke Barr will be the hitter. Barr's been on base twice, hit by a pitch and walked. Fastball right down the middle, 0-1. Another fastball, that one a little low, 1-1. Swing and a pitch outside. Down and away action. Another curve struck him out. A 1-2-3 inning for Boschert. Top of the 4th. Comes to a close. Again, Forest Park going down in order. We move to the home half of the 4th inning. 2-0, Forest Park leading Jefferson College. We're back in 60 seconds on KJFF. Cody Whitehead due up first in the inning for Jefferson College, followed by Pete Thomas and Nick Becker. If anyone gets on, Brian Randazzo. Jefferson College down 2-0 to Forest Park. Scott Termail has scattered a pair of singles in his 3 innings. Both hits coming with 2 outs. Jeffco needs to get something going in the top half of the innings, though. Leadoff man has to get on. Let's see what Whitehead can do here. He struck out his first time. Curveball in there for a strike on the inside corner. Termail kicks and fires. Another curve, that one low. Ball and a strike to Whitehead. Whitehead's ready. Termail kicks and fires. Fastball, and Whitehead hits this one in the air down the left field line. On his horse is Hopkins in foul territory. He will make the catch. And that is the first out. Whitehead flies out to left field on a pitch that he got underneath of. And here is Pete Thomas. He is 0 for 1. Grounded out to short his first time. Swing and a miss. Four consecutive innings now that Jeffco has not been able to get the leadoff man on. That pitch is low. Termail with the next delivery. Curveball, swing and a miss. Thomas out in front of that one, 1-2. He's got him down in the count. Fastball away, 2-2. And ground ball to short again. Outman comes up with it. On to first in time for the out. 2 away. Outman has been very busy in this ball game. That's 4 assists already. With 2 outs, nobody on, in will step Nick Becker. And he got a piece of that one and then went off the catcher. And Barr will have to shake that one off. 0-1 on Becker, who grounded out his first time. Jeffco has not been able to get the bats going in this ball game. Termail has done a heck of a job so far, but that could change almost instantaneously. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball, outside corner strike. 0-2. Strike 3 call on the outside corner at the knees. Becker goes down looking, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Termail. He's done that twice now. After 4 innings of play, it's 2-0. Forest Park leading Jeffco back in 60 seconds on KJFF. Forest Park on top 2-0 over Jefferson College as we move to the top of the 5th inning. Casey Jones starts it off for Forest Park. He'll be followed by Michael Hopkins and Matt Schwartz. If anyone gets on, Brian Stumpf. Boschert with a fastball on the outside corner at the knees. Strike call. Breaking ball outside, too far off the plate. Jones thought about it, but did not go around. That one's right down the middle, two-seam fastball. One and two. Swing and a miss on a pitch down and away, an off-speed pitch. Good late breaking action to that one. Strikeout number 5 for Boschert. And it'll be Hopkins coming up. He is 0 for 2. He's flied to right. He has reached on an error. A little low on that pitch, 1-0. Boschert is now set down 5 in a row. Curveball, that's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's hitting the air to left field. Got underneath it, did Hopkins. Wings takes a few steps in and makes the catch. 2 outs, nobody on for the Highlanders, and the batter is Matt Schwartz. He's 2 for 2. Pair of singles and an RBI, and also a run scored. Pitch outside. Boschert brings it in again. Curveball, a little bit up. 2-0. Fastball right back up the middle, base hit. Right past Boschert. 3 for 3 is Matt Schwartz as he takes first base on the single. 2-out hit for Schwartz. To the plate is Brian Stumpf. 1 for 2. He had a single in the second inning, struck out looking in the third. Curveball in there. 0-1. Fastball down and away. Ball and a strike to Stumpf. Two-seam fastball in there as well. Came inside and then broke back over the plate. 1-2. And a fly ball other way, out of play. Ball in, 2 strikes still to Brian Stumpf. Schwartz the runner at first base, short lead. And that one's hit in the air to right center. Coming in and over to his right, Kendall Finley. He hauls it in for the out. And that will end the top of the 5th inning. A runner left stranded by Forest Park. We've played 4.5 at Jefferson College in Hillsboro. 2-0, Forest Park on top on 1400 KJFF. Bottom of the 5th inning on 1400 KJFF. Brian Randazzo due up first for the Vikings, followed by Cody Fick and Jay Colster. If anyone gets on, Greg Robinson. Scott Termail has allowed only 2 singles on the day, 2 base runners total against this Jeffco lineup. He's back to work here in the 5th. Pitch is low for a ball. He has struck out 4, allowed the 2 hits, has not walked anyone, and no runs. 2-0, Forest Park leads. That one, wow, where was that? I guess a little bit high. 2-0. 2-0 to Randazzo. He has one of the 2 hits today for the Vikings. Low and away. 3 balls, no strikes. Right down the middle with that one. 3-1. Inside half, missing. There's the first walk given by Termail. Leadoff man on for Jefferson College. First time that they've been able to do that. And it comes with a walk. Here is Cody Fick. He struck out looking his first time. Randazzo stole a base earlier. He may be thinking about that again. And a strike on the outside corner. Fick was showing bunt, pulled the bat out of the way, and took a called strike. 0-1 to Fick. Termail gets back on the bump, looks in. Throw to first, runner gets back. Termail, long look. And the pitch is tapped foul off the bat of Fick. Puts him down in the hole, 0-2. Fick now has to protect the plate. Randazzo with the lead. Throw to first, runner back. Another move to first, runner back again. Randazzo drawing a lot of attention. 16 steals on the season out of 18 tries. Termail with the pitch, runner goes, pitch is high, and the throw is on the first base side of second. In there safely with another steal is Randazzo. Second steal on the day. It's now a ball and 2 strikes to Cody Fick. Catcher got a pretty good pitch to handle, but he was just off. And a breaking ball hit into right field. This could be trouble. Down towards the line, drifting away, and then foul up against the fence, almost out of play. Elmendorf, Stump, and Seeger were all on their horse trying to get to it. Count stays at 1-2 on Cody Fick. Runner at second for Jeffco here in the 5th inning. They're down 2-0. Vikings trying to climb back in it. They have their first runner in scoring position since the 2nd inning. The only difference now is he's there with nobody out, where the first time around that was with 2 outs. Termail runs Randazzo back to the bag at second as he turns, takes a few steps towards second base. 1-2 to Fick. Inside and hit him. And Fick will trot down to first base, and first and second for Jefferson with nobody out. To the plate is Jay Colster. Popped up to the shortstop Outman his first time. He bats with 2 on and nobody out. First time we've seen Termail in any kind of trouble. interesting if they ask Big J to perhaps lay down a sacrifice here. Casey Jones is well beyond the grass at third. He's behind the bag. But the first baseman is in, and now a balk is called. A balk is called against Termale, and the runners will move up to second and third. So Termale made some kind of a move, and he is called for a balk. Randazzo to third. Fick goes to second. Nobody out. And now Colster can, without a doubt, swing away here. Coach Tippett goes out to the mound to talk it over with Termale and his catcher, Barr. Meanwhile, one of the assistants goes to home plate to chat with the home plate umpire for a moment. Jefferson College down by 2 here in the 5th. Golden opportunity to tie it up. In fact, they can tie it with one swing by Colster, a base hit. Would more than likely tie the score. Big swing and a miss by Colster. He got a piece of it. 0-1 nonetheless on Jay Colster. Greg Robinson waiting on deck. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. Colster was out in front. 0-2. Termale now up there trying to battle. And a pitch down and away and in the dirt. And Colster checked the swing, it appears. Makes it 1-2. They do not appeal. He did not go around. Jay popped up his first time. He's looking for his first hit of the day. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pitch was inside on Colster, and he goes down swinging for the first out. It's the 5th strikeout for Termale. It'll be Greg Robinson coming up. Vikings trying to take advantage. They need to get those runners in. They haven't had many opportunities. You just don't know if you're going to get any more. Robinson struck out his first time. Down and away, ball 1. A walk began the inning, and then Fick was hit by the pitch. Colster struck out. Of course, in between that, the balk call moved runners from first and second to second and third. Big curveball up in the zone, 2-0. Robinson trying to tie it up here. At least get the Vikings on the board. Pops it up, back and out of play. That'll make it 2-1. Finley waits on deck. Termale, long look for the sign. He comes set. Brings it in. Curveball upstairs again, 3-1. Now he's in danger of walking him loaded. Three and 1 to Robinson. And that's fouled back to the screen. That'll run the count full. Robinson gets back in. Full count. 3-2. Runners on second and third with one out. Termale steps off as time is called. Robinson hoping to add to his RBI total. He's driven 13 so far this season. Pitch is down, ball 4 in the dirt. Down to first is Robinson. The bases are loaded. 2 walks and a hits batter in the inning have loaded them up. There is 1 out. And we go to the top of the order. Kendall Finley, he's 1 for 2 on the day. Jefferson College with a chance to get on the scoreboard here. The base hit would more than likely tie it up. Kendall Finley digs in from the left side. Randazzo at third, Fick at second, Robinson at first. And the pitch is a little low, ball 1. They have fairly decent speed out there for the Vikings base runners. And he got a speedy guy at the plate too, in Finley. One 0 pitch from Termale. Inside, 2-0. Finley will dig back into the box. He's ahead in the count, 2-0 to the pitcher, Scott Termale. The right-hander is ready. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside, 3-0. That's a pretty good pitch. Just missed. Jeffco dugout making a lot of noise right now, trying to cheer on Finley. As the 3-0 pitch is on the way. And ball 4, and a run will come in, and Termale's hot. Run comes in to make it 2-1. Finley draws the bases loaded walk. Randazzo crosses the plate. Fick now to third base. Robinson to second. Finley on at first, and the batter is Brandon Wings. He's grounded out twice. And the pitch up in the zone. Fastball up, 1-0. Wings is grounded out to the pitcher, and he's grounded out to the shortstop. He could give Jeffco the lead. There's a strike on the inside half. 1-1. Jeffco has gotten a run around to score here in the inning without a hit. Ooh. Wings couldn't quite pull the trigger on that pitch. Took it a little bit high and away, 2-1. He wanted it, but did not go after it. Wings is set. Termale has fallen behind, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Termale getting frustrated on the mound. He can't find his spots now. He's either missing too low or too high, too far inside, too far outside. He's just not finding the spots he was earlier. 3 balls and a strike to Wings. He took a long walk around the mound and is now into the windup. And a chopper foul, and that'll run the count full. 3-2 to Brandon Wings. Bottom of the 5th inning, Forest Park leading 2-1. Vikings with the tying run 90 feet away. The go-ahead run at second. Another runner on at first. And the payoff 3-2 pitch on the way to Brandon Wings. Swing and a miss. He got a piece, but the catcher hung on, and a strikeout of Wings. And that's the second out of the inning, and it's going to be up to Cody Whitehead. If the Vikings want to score anything else in this inning. 6 strikeouts now for Tremail. Whitehead is one of those 6 strikeout victims. He struck out back in the first inning, then he flied to left his other time up, and the first pitch is down low in the dirt. Cody is 0 for 2. Looking for his first hit of the day. Came in with an average of .471. And he hits this one in the air to center. Should be handled as Beck is now coming in, the wind carrying it, and he hauls it in for the out. Jefferson College leaves the bases loaded. They did get 1 run in the inning. They still trail 2-1 as we head to the 6th. We're back in 60 seconds on KJFF. Forest Park leads Jefferson College 2-1 as we move into the top of the 6th inning here at Vikings Field. Following the conclusion of the broadcast, high school baseball, Herculaneum and Hillsboro. From Herculaneum, David Cassell will have the call of that one later on this afternoon, probably coming up in about a half hour or at the conclusion of this one. Maybe going past 4 o'clock with game 1 of this twin bill today. Kyle Boschert back to the mound for Jeffco. 5 innings pitched. He struck out 5. He has given up 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 of them earned. And he's walked 1. He's hit 2 batters. He has caught fire, though. He has retired 6 of the last 7 that he has faced. It's bottom of the order coming up. Zach Outman, the shortstop, starts it off for Forest Park, and the first pitch is fouled. Zach Outman, Jared Seeger, and Tim Beck due up in the inning for Forest Park. Curveball's up in the zone, 1-1. Outman is 1 for 1 on the day. He's been hit by a pitch and singled. And he handcuffed a bit on that pitch, but fights it off into left field. Outman with a leadoff single. Every time the leadoff man has gotten on for Forest Park, he has scored. See if the Vikings can put it into that. Here's Jared Seeger. He's 0 for 1. He has sacrificed a run home on a fly to left field, and he is flied out to center. Two to 1, Forest Park on top in the top half of the 6th. Pickoff move to first, Outman back in time. Seeger's ready at the plate. Boschert with the pitch. Curveball, and this one is hit well to right field on his horse is Finley backing up, and the wind's going to carry that one and keep it in the ballpark. That one was hit pretty well, but on a cold day like this, it's just not going to carry, and Finley, with some aid of the wind, hung it up there so he could get underneath it and make the catch. That's the first out. Here's Beck. He is 0 for 1. Fastball in there for a strike on the outside corner. Beck had a sacrifice in the 2nd inning, and he grounded out in the 4th. Moved to first, and the runner back in plenty of time. Breaking ball stays up in the zone, 1-1. Right-hander loosening right now for Forest Park. to first base. Runner back in plenty of time. Curveball down and away, taken for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Tim Beck. Swing and a miss. Fastball. 2-2 count. Boschert looked like he kind of lost his balance a bit after that pitch. That comes set and the pitch. Another curve struck him out, and that's out number 2. 6 strikeouts for Kyle Boschert. And now due up is Andrew Elmendorf. He has grounded out 3 times. The Highlanders' leadoff man. He's not been able to get on base. He bats with 2 outs and a runner on at first. Breaking ball a little bit high. 1-0. Move to first again, runner back. Another pickoff move, and he is just back in time. Colster thought he got him because the throw was right there, but sliding in safely ahead of the tag was Zach Outman. Boschert really bothered by Outman, thinking he may be trying to take second base here with 2 gone, put him in scoring position so a base hit would score him. He doesn't have a big lead. There's a strike right down the heart of the plate to Elmendorf, 1-1. Curveball in there for a strike. Elmendorf was frozen, 1-2. Boschert trying to get out of the inning. 1 pitch away from doing that. Another pickoff move. Pitch on the way. Curveball, strike 3, and Elmendorf goes down looking, and that will end the top of the 6th inning. A runner left stranded by Forest Park. And we move on to the home half of the 6th. Jefferson College trails 2-1 to Forest Park on 1400 KJFF. New pitcher into the ball game for Forest Park, Chris Brown, a freshman right-hander coming in. And he takes over for Scott Tremail, who went 5 pretty good innings. But Chris Brown is now the guy that will try to hold the Vikings down for the next 2 innings. Pete Tanis starts it off for Jefferson, followed by Nick Becker and Brian Randazzo. If anyone gets on, Cody Fick. Tanis has grounded out twice to the shortstop Outman. Five innings pitched by Tremail, gave up 1 run on 2 hits. We'll check the rest of his numbers in a moment. First pitch from Brown, a swing and a miss by Tanis. 3 walks and 6 strikeouts. And 1 batter hit by a pitch. The final numbers on Tremail. He leaves with the lead. He cannot lose this ball game. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-1 to Pete Tanis. Pete looking for his first hit. Jefferson only has 2. Singles by Randazzo and Finley. On the mound looking in is Brown, brings it in. Ooh, pitch on the inside half, called strike at the belt. Tough pitch. Pete could not have done anything with that one. Swing and a miss. He went chasing that one, and throw down to first is in time. So a strikeout of Pete Tunis. And the throw by Barr down to first base. Here's Nick Becker. Becker's 0 for 2. He has grounded out and struck out looking. Fastball catches the outside corner, 0-1. Foul ball off the bat of Becker. 0-2. Chris Brown brings it to the plate. Pitch down and away, and Becker went around. He strikes out. Brown strikes out the first two. And to the plate is Brian Randazzo with 2 outs, nobody on. Jeffco not faring very well so far against Brown. Inside ball 1 to Randazzo. He's been on base twice. He has singled and walked. He has stolen 2 bases. And he has scored the only Jeffco run. Curveball, strike on the outside corner. Ball and a strike to Randazzo. Inside, 2-1. That's low. 3 balls, 1 strike to Randazzo. Came in hitting .338 with 14 RBIs. There it comes. And a strike on the outside half at the belt. It is 3-2. Time called as Randazzo steps out of the box. Inside, ball 4, and a 2-out walk is given to Randazzo. He's on base for the 3rd time. So the tying run is on for Jeffco. I'm sure Randazzo's probably thinking about taking second. He's stolen second base already twice in this game. I'm sure he's thinking about doing it again to get himself set up to perhaps score on a hit if Cody Fick comes through. Fick has struck out looking, and he has been hit by a pitch. Throw it over to first. Randazzo back. Runner's not going, and the pitch is up and in, ball 1 to Fick. Brown has a very somewhat quick release to home plate. Not a big leg kick or anything like that. Throw to first is not in time. Randazzo slides back in safely. Gets right back off to that lead again. Runner goes. Pitch is a called strike. Throw to second. Not in time. Underneath is Randazzo, and he's got another steal. His third of the day. 3 steals. He has 18 now for the season. And he was getting off to a pretty good lead there. Thought about heading over to third. So now in scoring position is Randazzo. He's at second, and a 1-1 count on Fick. Oh, and the pitch inside and clipped him. He gets hit by the pitch, and he will trot down to first. That is the second time that's happened to Cody today. It's twice he's been plunked. That one just grazed him. And here's Jay Colster. He struck out his last time up with 2 on and nobody out. Now he bats with 2 on and 2 out. Runner going to third. The throw there, not in time. And now to second is Fick. Everybody's safe. Another steal for Randazzo as he takes third. Fick follows him to second. So now they're both in scoring position. 1-0 count on Colster. He's 0 for 2. First time up, he popped out to the shortstop. Then he struck out in the 5th inning with 2 on base. Ground ball off the end of the bat to second. Should be handled. And the ball is booted by the second baseman. Elmendorf couldn't come up with it cleanly. Scoring from third is Randazzo, and it is now a 2-2 ball game. It's a 2-2 score after the error. Sometimes these unconventional ways to score are what help you win ball games. Jeffco has scored 2 runs in the last 2 innings without a base hit. It's been walks and hits batsmen. Courtesy runner and pinch runner coming in for Colster. Jeremy Rahman comes on for Colster. Batter is Greg Robinson. He has struck out and walked today. So Tremail now can no longer get the win. Move to third and then look back to first by Brown. It's now a 2-2 ball game here in the 6th. Robinson at the dish. Pitch is a little bit high, 1-0. Rahman off to his lead. He can motor as well. There he goes. There's a line shot, base hit to left field. In to score from third is Cody Fick, and Jeffco takes the lead 3-2 here in the 6th inning. Robinson comes through with the RBI single. Rahman now at second and Robinson at first. Jefferson has scored twice in the inning. They now lead at 3-2 over Forest Park. And now at the plate is Kendall Findley. 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a walk. And he takes one down and away, ball 1. Rahman on at second base, the pinch runner for Colster. It's Robinson at first base. 1-0 count to Findley. Pop up into left field. Coming in and now moving back is Hopkins. He'll make the catch for the out. Forest Park gives up 2 runs in the inning to Jeffco, and the Vikings have taken the lead 3-2. In fact, they will go for the win in the next half inning. We'll return in 1 minute as the Vikings lead it 3-2 on 1400 KJFF. Jefferson College on top now 3-2 over Forest Park. Trying to steal one here in game one of this doubleheader. The only change in defense is Zach Blanchard now on at first base to replace Colster. Kyle Boschard's going to try to go for the complete game. He is back on the mound. Boschard's thrown 6 quality innings and he's trying to make it 7 and get himself a victory. He's going to face the heart of the order. Catcher Luke Barr, Casey Jones, and Michael Hopkins if anyone gets on, Matt Schwartz. Barr in today's game has been on base a couple of times. Hit by a pitch in the first inning, walked and scored in the third, struck out in the fourth. Pops up the first pitch, it'll get back and out of play. Giving it a look is Robinson. Nothing in one quickly on Barr. Boschard kicks and fires. Curveball down and away, 1-1. Nobody loosening right now for Jeffco. I believe Forest Park may have somebody down there. There's a curve in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Barr. Curveball hit in the air, left center field. Should be handled. Wings has a beat on it, hauls it in for the out. Here's not going to get the long fly today. It being this windy and the wind blowing for the most part in today. Here is Casey Jones, who has been a strikeout victim 3 times. Takes the first one down and away. All 3 times he went down swinging. Curveball in there for a strike, 1-1. Boschard brings it to the plate. Another curve and a little roller over to third. Fick comes up with it cleanly, throws across, and 1 hopper. It was chopped into the air, handled by Fick. Throws him out at first base, and now Forest Park is down to their final possible out. Michael Hopkins is their last chance. Hopkins has flied to right, flied to left, and has reached on an error. In the first pitch, he takes a little bit low, ball 1. Jeffco trying to steal game 1 of this doubleheader, and this was a game in which they were pretty much outplayed from the get-go, but they have a chance to win it here. Pitch is a strike, 1-1 to Hopkins. Fastball over towards third on the slow roller. Fick throws across the diamond in time, and the Vikings win it. Nicely played by Cody Fick, and Jefferson College gets the victory 3-2 over Forest Park as they completely steal one from the Highlanders in game 1 of this doubleheader.
You may not know their names, but the students who are helped through a Jefferson College Foundation scholarship carry thanks in their hearts. It's for the kindness that our contributors have shown. Make a difference in their tomorrows.
Education, the great equalizer. It doesn't just mean you get more knowledge, it means you improve your quality of life.
Give to the Jefferson College Foundation today.
exceptional education.
Spectacular experience.
The personalization.
It was convenient.
It's a fun atmosphere.
And my personal experience here has just been wonderful.
It just opened up a whole new horizon for our family.
Arnold, High Ridge, and the Hillsborough campus has been very convenient.
I recommend Jefferson College every day to anyone who will ask.
I'm Russ Hilton.
I'm Jane.
I'm Brandon Berger.
I'm Liz Lando, and I'm proud I chose to attend Jefferson College.